Hey, what is going on, everybody? So, welcome to another live play-by-play of the Philadelphia Stars taking on the Michigan Panthers. Um, unfortunately, so they actually are going to push the game back to a little bit about 10:20 because obviously still have the what do you call it? The truck racing on. But before we kind of get right into it, if you guys are new, smash that like button, share this out. Greatly would appreciate that, and hit that subscribe button, guys, are new, and make sure you have that notification bell turned on. So you guys will not want to miss any new live streams or play-by-plays, new videos or gaming streams, whatever the case may be. I will bring that up to you guys. Um, but yeah, it's something. Hang on one second, guys. Sorry about that. Apparently my cat's been kind of just being a pain in my rear end recently. So, but yeah. So I mean, obviously the Stars are coming in at 1-2. Obviously coming off you probably say an embarrassing loss to the New Jersey Generals. Actually not having a run defense and all that. And unfortunate that Brian Scott is not going to be playing. So unfortunately, I think it's mostly going to be Case Cook is pretty much going to be taking this team over a little bit. It's going to be very interesting though. I want to start doing these a little bit more because I've noticed you guys are seeming to start to like them. Um, one second again, guys. Sorry about that again. Apparently I can't even get some peace and quiet because of my goddamn cat. So I mean, I'm trying my best here. So just bear with me here. Um, yeah. So we just got like another 17 minutes till kickoff between the Michigan Panthers, who are coming in, I think, 1-1. Um, I think with the Stars, from what I saw against the New Jersey Generals, their run defense is just playing horrible. It's something that, goddamn, barely, kind of just really just it's not the best because I mean, if you guys have not watched the New Jersey Generals between the Stars and the Generals, the New Jersey Generals ran all over the Philadelphia Stars it's like a goddamn track meet. That's just how bad the run defense is for the Philadelphia Stars. Like I said, Brian Scott, unfortunate injury that he had to suffer. So pretty much Case Cook is going to his backup. Case Cook is going to be taking over for the Stars when he comes back and all that stuff. But yeah, so I think overall, I think it's expect a good game between these two teams. Oh damn. But it's something. Um, you know, because like I said, even the two, like I said, if this is the first time I've done. Well, technically, this is my second time calling a Philadelphia Stars game, but it's been a while since I called a football game. Obviously, the first time was when the Stars played against New Jersey Generals, all that fun stuff. Um, but yeah, I mean, definitely would greatly appreciate it. But I'll be right back. I'm gonna go take a little break. Oh, what's good, BLSG? Yeah, I mean, I caught parts of it because obviously I had this, planned to add another football stream to the channel as well. Definitely greatly appreciate the 4 total viewers, but I thought the Sixers looked actually pretty good. I thought they looked actually pretty good tonight. Yeah, hopefully. So we got obviously with this damn truck race. I mean, they only got 4 laps to go. So, yo, what up, Dante? What's good, my dude? Oh, yeah. Hey, he shouted the four people coming in here. Definitely smash that like button. Definitely share this out. I would greatly appreciate if you guys share this out. Obviously, we still got like another 9 more minutes for game time. Which is unfortunate because it's like, I mean, I don't really mind doing like late night games. I've done a few late night games on the channel, mostly because they're for basketball. But this is the first time I've done a late night football stream. So just bear with me on, with all this. But I mean, yeah. But overall, man, I'm really really liking what the USFL brings so far. The only issue that I have with this is it's just kicker missing their kicks and field goals. That's pretty much about it. That's pretty much what I have. That's my only knock on it. Yeah, all that good stuff too. Okay, but yeah, I mean, it is what it is, though. But appreciate for those who are tuning in, though. But yeah, yeah, and of course this. Oh my god. Yeah, sorry about that. Right now, we're so getting so moments away from getting kicked off because I don't know why they was to have these freaking NASCAR bullshit on the screen. So I mean, oh god. But yeah, he showed up the 4 people coming in though. Greatly appreciate it. I apologize for the delay because of the stink of the because of the NASCAR Truck Series or something like that. So just I apologize for that. So it looks like we're getting ready to start our kind of get really underway a little bit. So let's just get tuned in a little bit. But like, all right, let me fix the on-screen scoreboard for you guys. All right.
68 degrees, good night for football. 61% humidity. Michigan a 1-point favorite.
All right, so Michigan looks like they're kicking off to start off week 4 of the USFL.
Philadelphia won the toss, and they're taking the football. So Michigan will get the second half kick, but they
and the kick is all, and we are having kickoff. So we got looks like Maurice Alexander gets a nice breaks a tackle, goes past the close to 40 and runs out of bounds. So at least a nice return for Maurice Alexander. And Case Cook has obviously taken, like I said earlier in the what it might kind of talked about is taking over for Brian Scott, who unfortunately had an unlucky injury. So he was 13 of 20 for 146 yards for Case Cook against New Jersey. And you got Cook. And Cook takes a snap, hands it off to the running back. Oh, that's nice cut through, and that is the first. So Terry with a nice. Looks like it's maybe a first down, maybe a second and short coming up for Philadelphia.
When you're moving the ball and getting positive plays on first down like that.
So 2nd and 1. So Terry is the man in the backfield for Philadelphia. Picked up a 9-yard gain on that run. So Kokas takes a snap, drops back to pass, throws, completes it to look at their tight end. Oh, that's just okay. So now they ruled it as the first down before the snap. So 2nd and 6 now coming up for Philadelphia. So with Bugs Howard, the tight end, makes the catch for a 4-yard gain. We'll show the catch on helmet cam. So 2nd and 6, 13:40 left to go here in the first quarter. Kukas takes the snap, throws, and that is incomplete to his intended receiver, the running back Terry. So obviously Michigan had their defense just kind of put a lot of pressure on Kukas to really put a throw like quick, get the ball out of his hands basically. So Lowe's 3rd down percentage allowed. Michigan leads the USFL with less than 10%. So we got 3rd and 6 coming up for Philadelphia. Kokas takes a snap, drops back to pass, pressure coming there, and that looks like an incomplete pass too. Wow, they actually ruled it as a completed pass on some good pressure by Michigan.
Excellent job buying time by Cookins. That's not really his game.
And Terry doesn't get past the line of scrimmage, so no gain for the running back Terry. So 2nd down coming up. So 2nd and 10 coming up for Philadelphia.
Quarterbacks love getting away with those. Hey, whatever it takes, man. Whatever it takes. But that's really not his game. Cookins is more of your prototypical.
Actually, no, I'm sorry. They actually lost a yard. So 2nd and 11 coming up for Philadelphia with 12:09 left to go here in the first quarter. Both teams sit out at a 1-2 record. And Cook takes a snap, hands it up to Terry. Terry breaks up one tackle, two tackles, and gets the first down. A little bit past the 50-yard line. So right now, Cookies is 2 of 3 passing with 12 total passing yards. So Terry, three rushes for 22 yards. So not too shabby, after Philadelphia kind of started off, how they started off slow against how they started off against the New Jersey Generals. But appreciate the 5 total viewers coming in. Greatly appreciate that. And Cookus hands it up to their backup running back, and he gets about looks like a 3 to 4 yard gain on the play. So Colbert, who is one of the other running backs, picks up 3 on the play, I should say. So 2nd and 7. So it looks like Philadelphia started to start using the run game, which is something that they haven't done against the Generals, because they were more really pass happy when they faced the Generals. So 2nd and 7 looks like a little bit before the 20-yard line. So Kogas takes a snap, drops back to pass, pressure coming, and completes the pass to looks like to Overton, just a bit. I'm sorry, to Bugs Howard. I actually kind of like the first name, but still short of the first down. So Michigan against Pittsburgh. 1 takeaways, 2 passes defended, and 3 tackles for loss, and give them 0 points. Which is the first time that Michigan's ever had a first and only shutout so far in the USFL. So 3rd and 6, about 10 minutes even here in the first quarter. We got 4 seconds on the play clock. Cook has got to get the snap off. Takes a snap, drops back, pressure coming, and those are the. So then gets it to Terry, who may be a yard short of the first down. Maybe, just a yard short of the first down. So 4th and 1 coming up for the Philadelphia Stars. So Cook is right now 3 or 4 for 13 yards. Or no, should be more than that. And actually, they're showing so by 36 inches, which is how short it was on the first down. So 4th and 1. So Philly's going for it. Cookus takes a snap, throws, and completes it to number 2, and he gets the first down. So almost 1st and goal for the Philadelphia Stars. So we got 9 minutes to go up to here in the first quarter, and Philadelphia's in striking distance to score.
The outside with these 2 wide receivers, the DBs get a little confused. You see Houston right there looking at his. So
we got Houston with the. Actually, I'm sorry. That's God. So a 10-play drive for 48 yards from and on over 6 minutes. So, and hands it up to Terry. Terry gets maybe like a 5-yard gain on the play on a nice tackle by Michigan. Hey, what's good, Lucas? What's good, my dude? What's good? Greatly appreciate for those who are tuning in, though, for week 4 of the USFL between the Philadelphia Stars and the Michigan Panthers. So Cook is now come up with a 2nd and goal. 8 minutes to go left to get here in the first quarter. Absolutely, Lucas. You love to see it. And 2nd and goal. Got Terry in the backfield. Cook takes a snap. Steps up in the pocket, and it completes the pass to Overton to get it. So far, Cookus is 5 of 6 for 23 yards. Jeff Zero. So Cookus right now has only had 1 bad pass so far. Obviously converted on the 4th and 1, which is something that they didn't do in the last game when they played against the Generals. For me, I give it to Terry, who's one of their small elusive back. I actually like what he brings. So right now it's a 9 drive. So 9 drives for 5 touchdowns for the Stars this season. So Cookus takes a snap, throws it, and that's batted down by Michigan. So it looks like number 96 actually so Walker gets his hands up, and that's a 4th and goal coming for Philadelphia. So it's most likely they're going to bring out the field goal unit, but not going to. let's be real, I don't trust their kicker because he's been missing. I can't really don't want to see miss field goals because it frustrates. So we got a field goal unit coming out for Philadelphia. So kind of a bit of a wasted effort. So Matt Mangle so far this season 2 of 6 in field goals with 38 inches long. Yeah, right now it's in Birmingham, and that is good. So the Stars are on the board with the field goal. So shockingly, actually, Mangle actually makes one from close distance. But so Michigan, despite their 1-2 record, they actually have a solid defense. So I mean, they really actually held the Stars to just a field goal. So I mean, you like to see that out of a lot of football teams. But other than that, I mean, what you like to see is out of the Stars, what they're doing right now is just actually running the football. Something that they have done very rarely when especially in the last game that I've done, that I've done. Just because it just seems like, even though New Jersey has a great running game, but we just don't have a good run defense. So that's the thing. So that's the reason why I think, and plus, we couldn't execute. The Stars couldn't execute. So that's another thing as well. But yeah, huge shout out to the 5 viewers, though. I greatly appreciate you guys tuning in. Definitely. And I was kind of, because me and my buddy were kind of talking about this too, is, hopefully the USFL can actually put these teams in their respective cities. After, even though it's an all one neutral site in Birmingham. Because I think, because it will make it very interesting to see, like the Philadelphia Stars playing at the Link or wherever else. But it is what it is, though. But I'm really liking so far what I see out of the USFL so far. I think it's going to do well. This so far, since this is its first season, and I'm sorry, it's hard to speak the English language a little bit, but I appreciate the 5 total viewers. Greatly appreciate that. Yeah, still on the boring commercial break. But yeah, so Cocos looks solid so far. I thought the running game looks good. But yeah, I mean, hey, and that's a possibility. That could be a possibility. We're gonna have to wait and see how the XFL does in 2023. So Michigan. So that's the first time the Michigan's defense actually allowed some points. That's crazy, but it is what it is, though. Something like that. Well, you got to think too. The Stars are a Philadelphia team. They've been so it was a 14-yard drive for 55 yards for almost 9 minutes and it looks like number 15 receives the kick, goes past the 20, goes past the 30, and maybe it looks like 31-yard line where it looks like where the ball spotted. So we got Shea Patterson coming up for the Michigan Panthers. Despite the fact that Paxton Lynch is on the Michigan Panthers, so Patterson this season 59, basically a 55 completion percentage for 364 yards, 1 touchdown to 0 interceptions. So seems like it's. So we got 1st and 10, 6:22 left to go here in the first quarter, I should say, with the Stars up by 3. So we got Patterson. Takes a snap, drops back to pass, throws it to number 9, and breaks a couple of tackles. And that's just about a yard shot at the first down. Yeah, Temple does not have a football stadium, though. That's the thing. Because Temple plays at the Link. So I will not be that's something I would like to see the Stars actually play as at the Link. That's just how I see it. I would like to see it. So 2nd and 2. Patterson takes the snap, hands it up to number 9 again. Gets the first down a little bit more, almost close to the 50 to midfield. So 1st and 10, Michigan. So Reggie Corbin, so far last week against Pittsburgh, 20 rushes for 133 yards, averages 6.7 yards with 1 touchdown against Pittsburgh. And we got 1st and 10, 5.5 minutes to go, left to go here in the first quarter. flag is on the play. And that looks like it's going to be might look like an offside on Philadelphia because it looks like they're left. I think one of the defensive ends, jumped offside. Yeah. So that's an automatic first down for Michigan.
The Philadelphia Stars, and that free play means it'll be 1st and 5. That's his former teammate there, almost intercepting that ball.
I think the Phillies got postponed today, actually.
The jump right here. There it is.
Yeah, 1st and 5 for Michigan.
He's 6'2", man. That's a big old corner.
Yeah, Patterson takes the snap, hands it up to one of their other running backs, and maybe got like a yard to a half a yard on the play.
And that's really how this offense wants to operate, Kevin. It's slow, it's methodical.
So it's Scott who got the 2-yard gain.
Wear you down and eventually just kind of choke you out. Just take the air out of the game.
So we got 2nd and 3, 4:34 left to go here in the first.
And rely on their defense and some special teams to make some big explosive plays. Really up to the QB to manage it. Take care of the football.
And another penalty marker on the field. Yeah, Dante, I do not want to talk about it. Yeah, but I don't think Philadelphia will do that. So legal motion has been called against Michigan, I should say. Damn, what's got Miami on my brain? So we got 2nd and 8 with Michigan down 3, less than 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. And Patterson takes the snap, throws and that's a complete pass, and to complete a pass to Ross, and he looks like he's not going anywhere. So 3rd down coming up for Michigan. Yeah, I think those talks have pretty much died down ever since then. So we got 3rd and 7. 3:23 left to go here in the first. We'll get a 4 wide out set. We'll say 15s and enter the backfield with Patterson, who takes the snap, drops back to pass, and that's a first down too. Well, that's an incomplete pass. So it looks. Oh, I'm sorry, Walker. Damn. Okay, so that's a completed pass to Walker. Man, just look at just a blown coverage.
The DB, Amani Dennis, is breathing down his neck. That ball's got to be perfect, or else he's going to make a play on the football.
As Patterson hands it up to number 15, to Ross, and just kept pushing. So 2nd down coming up for Michigan.
That's the 3rd head of the 3-headed monster, the Stanford stud, Cameron Scarlett.
So it looks like 19 is going to come off the field.
Just keep them fresh, keep them in, keep rotating them. They can all catch, they can all run the rock. Makes it so fun for a quarterback to have those weapons.
And Patterson escapes the pocket with number 52 chasing him, throws it, and that is picked up by Philadelphia right into the end zone. So that would look like a touchback. So number 8 comes up with the interception for Philadelphia. So first turnover of the game for both of these teams. And we're going to a commercial break. But, yeah, I mean, so far, though, I mean, I like it. Like I said, this is like the first time I've called like some like other like football games. I mean, this technically is my second one that I've done when it comes to the USFL. Absolutely, yeah, definitely. But yeah, like I said, and I know it's a late night game for most people, but yeah, I know about that. Yeah. Yeah, but so far, oh, hang on, something's not right with the on-screen scoreboard. Give me a second. There we go. And of course, it's a pizza commercial, so I'm not gonna bother with that. Not gonna lie, guys. Oh boy. Alrighty. But yeah. So Lucas, I think I definitely. I mean, I've heard about the talks, but I think there's pretty much they pretty much just died down after ever since then. And that's why I said, I think a lot of some of these teams that need to really start investing in new kickers. Maybe that's just me. Okay. But yeah, I mean the score is still 3-0. Philadelphia Stars. Not gonna lie. I mean, I thought the New Jersey played bad, but I mean New Jersey did play bad against the Stars, but we just wind up just blowing the lead, unfortunately, like in typical Philly fashion. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Jeff Fisher is the head coach of the Michigan Panthers. That's crazy that he's still find a way to coach and coach football.
In the coaching life of Jeff Fisher on and off throughout their careers.
So we got Philadelphia with 2 minutes 10 seconds left to go here in the first. While they're up by a field goal, so we got Mark Sanchez and Kevin Kruger, who are pretty much the commentators on the networks. And Cookus takes a snap, hands off to Terry. Terry, splits up the middle and gets a first down and more past the 40. Gets close to the 50. And looks like at the 51. Wow, at the 49, basically. Gets towards the 49 with a nice God, how far? So yeah, man, Terry. That's why I love elusive backs, because I mean you can definitely see that. I mean they can shoot straight at the middle and just start running.
This October, Mark's doing great, and the Doc enjoyed having both those young men on his 1969.
So we got New Jersey and Pittsburgh going to be going at it going on Peacock. So we got less than 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Looks like Coach is talking a few things over with head coach Bart Andros.
He said Liz power, check opposite. Liz for left, running a little single back power. It looks like to the halfback, and then check opposite. He'll base it off the front or safety.
So Cook is right now 6 of 8 for 27 yards. So 1st and 10 looks like at the 49 for the Philadelphia Stars. Then we got looks like Terry in the backfield. Looks like the 3 to 4 set and hands off to throws it, completes it. So it looks like over. So that's a nice first down completion from Cookus, and the Philadelphia Stars keep moving the chains. Looks like 89 just couldn't make the tackle, and number 6 just had to pick up the slack. So Gray with a nice first down completion. So Cook is 7 of 9 for 38 yards. A minute 10 left to go here in the first, with Terry in the backfield. Cookus takes a snap, drops back to pass, steps out of the pocket, and gets sacked on the way down. So Ginda comes up with the sack on Case Cookus. Okay. Just part of that week. Yeah, so Genda really just found a way to split that hole and pretty much flush Cookis out of the pocket. So second and 11, 30 seconds to go here in the first. Cookis takes a snap, hands it to Terry, and doesn't look like there's no gain on the play. So looks like Bailey comes up with the tackle for Michigan. So 15 seconds to go here in the first. So it looks like they're just going to let the clock run down towards the end of the first quarter. So it's and that is the end of the first quarter with the Stars still up 3-0 over the Michigan Panthers, over the Michigan Panthers. So far, I mean, it's pretty. Obviously, some of the part of the week, some of the defense, their offensive line has. But yeah, just bear with me. Obviously, we're still in the boring now, going to the boring commercial break. But huge shout out to 5 people watching the stream. 4 from are coming from YouTube. Greatly appreciate that. But yeah, I mean, so far the game's been good. So a little bit slow for both teams. I think Michigan's defense looks pretty solid so far. I mean, despite the fact they only gave up a field goal, which is the first time that they ever let up points. Because I think last time I checked, I think their defense has been, pretty tough to beat basically. And probably and the offensive line for Philadelphia at times has shown that in certain plays, like they actually kind of collapse and try to flush and basically flush Cookis out of the pocket. Yeah, I mean it's something that I think a lot. If I'm like any football team, it's just like that's something that I want to like kind of talk over a little bit, though at the same time. But it is what it is, though. But I mean, look, the Phillies. Usually, like I said, and for those who are kind of new to my play-by-plays, like this is what I'll usually do this unbiased, even though I'm a huge fan of the Philadelphia Stars, but I usually just call games right down the middle. But yeah, so we got start of the second quarter, and we got 3rd and 11. Looks like past the 41 or 42. And Cookis takes the snap, drops back to pass on the 3rd and 11. Deep ball throw! And touchdown! Touchdown, Philadelphia Stars! On a nice deep ball. So Devin Gray puts the... Damn. So that's 9-0. On a long 3rd and 11, and just Cookis just with a dime and just basically in tight coverage to Devin Gray. Yeah, looks like number 4. Looks like I think that might have been Genda who got burnt. So I mean, Either way, that was just an easy dime for Mendel. And wow, Shacklin makes the extra point. And that's another thing I'll talk about too during halftime. But so far, the Stars are up 10-0 over the Michigan Panthers. So that's an nice, easy start to the second quarter. We get not even seconds, 7 seconds into the second quarter, and Case Cookis drops a dime to Devin Gray to increase the lead for the Philadelphia Stars. But hey, huge shout out to the 7 people, though. Greatly appreciate you guys for tuning in. 6 from YouTube. Greatly appreciate that. I greatly appreciate anybody who's, for those who are tuning in. Definitely share this out. Greatly appreciate that. Smash that like button. Oh, boy.
The Tigers as they battle Jose Altuve and the Astros. Then at 7 to 1 Arenado, the Cardinals take on Brandon Crawford and the Giants. It all begins tomorrow at 4 Eastern on FS1 and Fox Sports app. Stars with a 10-0 lead. Remember last week the Michigan Panthers blanked the Ballers 24-0. So Philadelphia taking it to a very good Panthers defense so far tonight.
And Mendel kicks it off with basically start with 7 seconds into the second quarter with the Stars up 10-0. And looks like number 3 breaks a few tackles, breaks another one. So Corbin, with a nice burst of speed, and gets past midfield, a nice kick return.
Are in business. Let's go downstairs and check in with Brock Hewitt.
Hey, Cougs and Mark, you called that a dime. Let's go from Case Cookis' perspective. Everything you saw in that touchdown, Case, go ahead.
So we're starting with the pro. We have Forza Mike. He's running up, faking the blitz here. We're Mike and him makes the line slide. The ball's going to go 1 to 2 off him. Okay, we're going to start the play. We have a corner down here to start. I see the safety and the corner double and bug here. We're going to look to this single high safety now, and he's got all the room in the world to bend it over. We're going to put it up top with plenty of room. Give him room to run under it. Drop it in the bucket. Great pro.
And Patterson completes it, and that didn't look like.
That is just outstanding.
And second down, looks like second down, and just looks second down and 10 coming up for Michigan.
Here's that look he was talking about. There's your Mike. The offensive line's going to take care of him. They got 2 DBs on Bug on the corner route.
Because it looks like they double team Bugs Howard, and just listening, Kokas just picked that single high safety and Patterson, and not with a nice completion to number 85. So it looks like to a third down and short. So less than 14 minutes to go here in the second quarter with the Stars up 10-0. So Cook is tonight for his first 7 passes, 38 for 30 total of 38 yards for a touchdown pass, 39 for 39 yards.
He knows the lingo. He knows the language. And he's watched Brian Scott, who's at home watching this game. I know Brian did well with it.
And Patterson hands it off to the running back to Corbett and doesn't really to Walker, I should say. Doesn't get anything. So it looks like he lost a couple of yards there.
Stevie Scott brings up second down.
Just an excellent return, giving them great field position. Let's see how Shea Patterson responds and how much they want to trust him to throw the ball down the field here. They got a second and long. Got to get him into a third and manageable. Keep this drive alive.
So second and 13 coming up. 13, almost about 13 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Patterson takes a snap, drops back to pass with looks like a blitz comment, flushes him out of the pocket. And that's a first down and a little bit more for Shea Patterson. So Michigan's already are near in the red zone. So first and 10 for the Michigan Panthers.
You're going to see so much space out here.
Man, that was just a wide open hole on the right side for let Shea Patterson to get that first down and some change. So first and 10. Looks like the 11 or the 12 hands it up to Corbin and doesn't get anything. Gets hit hard. And Patterson did not like that.
You know, we talked about this three-headed monster of Corbin, Scott, and Scarlett, the running backs from Michigan, and everybody's sold out on the run, and that's why I feel like last week Paxton Lynch was so effective in the quarterback run game when they started running some zone reads.
So it looks like Corbin's now in the backfield with Shea Patterson, second and 11 coming up. The only way they can convert a first down is probably Clark as going into the end zone, basically. Hands up to Corbin. Corbin bounces to the outside, and it's a couple of yards shy of the first down. So third down, and looks like third down and goal coming up for Michigan. So 3rd and 3 to be exact.
It was just a simple inside zone, and everything got walled off. He felt, the defensive pressure, and then just
so we got 11:20 left to go here in the second quarter. Starts up 10-0 over the Michigan Panthers, who has a solid defense, but Cook has just picked them apart. To start, the second quarter was under 7 seconds. So we got 3rd and 3. Shea takes a snap, drops back to pass, tries to find an open man, and that is no good. It looks like Dent. So it looks like number 20 might have gotten his hand up to knock that ball almost out of the air to prevent a touchdown pass. So 4th and 3 coming up for. Looks like the field goal unit might be coming out for. Or it looks like they might be going for it. Nope, sorry. Okay, so wow. So Michigan, their field goal unit has just been abysmal. And from 22 yards out, and the kick is good. So the Panthers actually make their first field goal of the year. So the Stars are up by a touchdown over the Michigan Panthers. Okay. One second. I gotta reach my phone charger. Oh, damn. Okay. All right. Yeah, so far this not too bad of a start for both these teams, despite the fact, Philadelphia kind of got off a slow start against the Panthers defense, but we're gonna have to wait and see how this. Now they're showing some for the Generals.
Streaming on Peacock at 2:30 Eastern. Then in prime time on Fox, it's a showdown between the Tampa Bay Bandits.
So they're showing the next upcoming games. I mean, you got the Breaker.
Week 4 caps off as the Houston Gamblers battle the New Orleans Breakers at 3 Eastern on NBC.
So the New Jersey Generals, they lead the USFL with 200 rush yards a game. And obviously, for those who were tuning into my New Jersey Generals and Philadelphia Star stream, yeah, the Jersey Generals ran all over the Philadelphia Stars, and obviously the Stars pretty much took the L basically. And the Panthers kick it off. When Maurice Alexander takes it off for Philadelphia and breaks a couple tackles and gets almost close to midfield. So first down so now it's time for Philadelphia's offense to come up on the field after Case Cook has dropped a huge dime on the Michigan defense. So far total yards, Philadelphia has 135 total yards to Michigan's 62. I mean, look, and I think I said this before. I had a few people in my chat saying, their offensive line is okay, but I think their offense and the weapons that they have are pretty solid. So can definitely see that in tonight's ball game. So we got 1st and 10. Looks like I can't tell what that looking like against the 45. And Terry spins and he loses the football. And Michigan recovers it on the fumble by Terry. Wow. That's unfortunate for Terry. So it looks like Williams comes out and knocks his credit. It costs the fumble on Terry, and looks like number 6. Yes, so it looks like Williams cost the fumble. Damn, that's really unfortunate to start the second quarter for the Philadelphia offense. So both teams got a turnover each. So Patterson hands it up to the running back, and looks like gets a 3-yard gain on the play. So it looks like 2nd down and 7 come at the 35. Damn, that's very unfortunate for Philadelphia. So 2nd and 7. So Patterson hands it, play action pass, drops back, flush out of the pocket, and so that is a tough catch for number 7. So 1st down for Michigan.
Tap his feet on the sideline. This is excellent. What a throw by Shea Patterson. He does some of those things every time.
So 1st and 10, Shea Patterson. And looks like there's a. So it looks like Philadelphia is going to challenge the last play to see if it was a catch. Oh, yeah, look at the ball. I don't know. That's really tough because His feet already in balance. He looks like he has possession, but as soon as he comes down, looks at the ball jarred loose from his hands.
Reset now. Travis, what do you got for me? You got to go back and reset it as an incomplete pass, so it's going to be 3rd and 7 from the 33.
Yeah, so it looks like they're going to push it back to the 33-yard line with Noir with the attempted catch.
After review, rule has changed. Number 7 did not have possession of 50 inbound.
Yeah, so they call. So 3rd and 7 at the 33 is where they're going to spot the ball for Michigan.
Each team's allowed 1 replay challenge per game. Art Andrus using his replay challenge. Good catch. It's a successful one, getting the overturn.
And we got a 3rd and 7 from the 33. It looks like Patterson might be getting calling an audible here. So Patterson, with 6 seconds left on the play clock, has got to get the snap off. And takes a snap, drops back to pass, throws, completes it. And looks like, oh God, if the stars can get out of my way, I can see who made the catch. So Ross makes the catch, and obviously he gets the first down a little bit more.
Patterson told the halfback right before that. It's so critical on 3rd down that the halfback knows exactly what to do. And when Shea checked that play, he reminded the back, you don't have a protection responsibility. You're to say, you're free, you're free.
So we got 9:15 left to go here in the second quarter. Stars still up 7 over the Michigan Panthers. 1st and 10. And Patterson and number 15 gets tackled, maybe about a yard gain on the play by number 92. Oh God, I'm not going to pronounce his last name because that is just. So 2nd and 9 coming up for the Michigan Panthers. Hey, appreciate that. Huge shout out to the 5 total viewers coming in. Greatly appreciate that. So 2nd and 9, less than 8:40 left to go here in the second quarter. Stars still up 7. Patterson takes the snap, flushes out of the pocket, and goes down with a sack. So Strickland comes up with the sack on Shea Patterson, and option the previous play. Strickland also came up with the interception on the. Pretty much a ballsy throw by Patterson. So 3rd and 10 for the Michigan Panthers. So 8:05 left to go here in the second quarter. So it looks like we got either Corbin or Starling in the backfield for. So Patterson takes a snap and completes the pass, and Ross, and that's short of the first down for Ross. So 4th down coming up. It looks like they're going to go for on a 4th and 1.
Excellent job by Shea Patterson, understanding down and distance, knowing the situation. Here comes the quarterback sneak.
It looks like a QB sneak, and he gets the first down. So 1st and 10 for the Michigan Panthers on a QB sneak by Shea Patterson.
Number 18, the wideout, fighting for extra yards on the 3rd down, keeping the drive alive, fighting for extra yards again on the 3rd down.
So we got 1st and 10, and looks like to the 11-yard line, hands it off to 25, and he gets looks like a 3-yard carry on the play. So 2nd and 7 at the 10.
Quarterback part equipment manager fixing this guy's shoulder pad. That's how you know if your teammates like you, Kevin. If nobody fixes your shoulder pad, that's not a good sign. Also, if they don't come
So 2nd and 7, 6:20 left to go here in the second quarter. Basically, Michigan's in the red zone. Patterson takes a snap, hands it up to 25 again. He gets like a 3-yard gain. So 3rd down and 6 coming up for Michigan.
And that was his run to stop all the way. They had the right blockers, they had the right numbers, and it was him one-on-one, old-fashioned Oklahoma drill with the running back and linebacker. He sure did his job getting that halfback to the turf.
They missed him last week.
So Michigan right now is 2 for 4 to 3rd down. So third and 6. 5:42 left to go here in the first half with the Stars still up 7. And so the Panthers take a timeout. Take a timeout here. Kind of talk things over with the clock stopped at 5 minutes 36 seconds here in the first half, with the Stars up 7, and with the 3rd and 6 coming up after the commercial break. Or does anybody not go to commercial? Let's just see.
Right position, the right play.
So for right now, so far this quarter, Philadelphia has 1 offensive play compared to the Michigan's Panthers 16. So it looks like a quick timeout after that. Interesting. Okay, so 3rd and 6 coming up. Oh shit! And I mean to hit my desk, but before during the halftime, I have a few things I got to say for you guys. So we got 3rd and 6, 5:36 left to go here in the first half, and looks like at the 10-yard line, we got their tight end number 85 is in motion and hands up to the running, drops back to pass. Patterson bounces the outside and that is a touchdown, Michigan. So Shea Patterson. So Patterson gets the Panthers to their first touchdown of the game. And this is, like I said, this is why. And I looked at some of the, some of the numbers before I started the stream. It just seems like the Michigan pretty much majority of what their numbers has shown, like they seem to they favorite the running game a lot, along with their passing game too. It seems like this is like I said, Philadelphia does not have a good run defense. So Michigan takes a timeout as well. Interesting.
Correct. They still have to go for 1. And he can have his timeout.
Well, I thought if I called timeout, then they could take my election. Give me my timeout first. Okay, let me get them lined up.
You could hear they wanted to change their election to run a 2-point play. They cannot change it. They get the timeout back. So they still have 2 timeouts remaining, but they have to keep the kicking team going to move it away.
Oh, wow. How about that? You have no takebacks.
Wow. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, that's weird. But still got the field goal unit out. They can change it to try to go for 2. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. So, and the kick is wide left of the upright. So Philadelphia, despite giving up that touchdown, somehow gets lucky on the play on that missed field goal from Michigan. Ugh. Yeah, greatly appreciate it, though. Greatly appreciate for those who are tuning in on some late night football, which is very unusual, might I add. But look, if you guys, for those who love the USFL and like the Philadelphia Stars, I thought do this for you guys. But for those who, I'm going to be. Right now, so far the Stars are winning. Obviously they're still right now in the second quarter, so up 10-9 over the Michigan Panthers. After the Panthers missed a field goal attempt, or no, the extra point, I should say. But yeah. All right. So Michigan, when it comes to the extra points, 0 for 2 for the 1 point, 3 of 5 for 2 points. But they never tried a 3-pointer, so.
They wanted to change their mind, but you cannot change once you have made your election to kick the extra point. You can't call timeout and run the 2-point try out there. They were informed of that.
So we got 5:27 left to go here in the second quarter. And the Panthers are going to kick it off after scoring the touchdown and unfortunately missed the extra point. And Maurice Alexander receives it at the 10-yard line, goes past the 20, 2 to 30, cuts outside, and gets past the 40, gets close to the midfield, and he goes out of bounds. So Maurice Alexander with a nice kick return to at least put Philadelphia at almost close to midfield.
System in 7 years. Tell me about the language of this first.
All right, so we got hop to right truth, alpha 1 scoops, deuce. So we'll have the hop motion come across while we're inside zone, deuce, meaning double slants out here. I'm kind of just reading the place out back, and I felt like he came down.
Yeah, so James is still in the second quarter to answer your question. So as Kokis drops back to pass with pressure, hands up, dumps it off to Terry on a nice screen pass and gets hit by his own teammate and gets a couple of yards on the play.
Mark, that Stripling guy's pretty good. He's a big old quarterback, man. 6'2", holy mackerel.
Hey, Lex straight. Rip power, check out all right.
Rip power, check opposite. Looks like it's going to be that single back power that's been so effective for him. There goes the
and Cook takes a snap, and the penalty marker on the field. So false start on Philadelphia. So who gets hit with the false start? Oh well, they didn't show. Hey, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, Giordano. Appreciate it for those who are new tuning in to my second ever USFL game here on the Philly Sports Talk podcast channel. So 2nd and 12, 4:19 to go here in the second quarter, with the Stars still up 1. So Cook is 9 of 11 for 80 yards on the touchdown and takes the snap, draws back the pass, throws, and completes it to Overton. And that gets the first down. So obviously that false start penalty to Roland. I apologize. So obviously that false start penalty really, even though they pushed him back, but they still got that penalty yardage back. So we got 1st and 10, 3:50 left to go here in the second quarter. Cook is 10 of 12 for 95 yards with 1 touchdown. So far Cook is looking good so far in his first full start, since obviously Brian Scott is at home rushing it with an injury. Takes the snap, hands off to Terry. Terry kind of breaks to the outside and looks like he gets 6 or 7 yards on the play. It looks like Stewart. It looks like Stewart might have come up with the tackle for Michigan. So 2nd and 6 coming up for Philadelphia.
Rex, Trick, Lizzie, Lucky, Indy, our Texas. All right. Hey, Mike's 12. We're going. Lizzie, Mike's 4. We're good. We're good. We're good. Hey, how you, John?
You're talking Mike's 4.
So Kokis takes a snap, drops back to pass, trying to find an open man, and that is incomplete. So Terry can't make the catch. So that's 3 total missed throws for Case Kokis tonight. Yeah, so Bailey gets a hand on the football on the pass, so which kind of just slightly just made Terry just could not make the catch. So 3rd and 6 coming up with less than 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Kokis has to get the snap off, and Kokis takes a snap, drops back to pass. 3rd and 6 with a deep ball, and that is an interception by Williams. So that's turnover number 2 by the Philadelphia Stars. So Sean Williams comes up with the interception against Case Kokis. That's unfortunate, but still, for me, I thought I would still actually try to run the ball on that play. I'll just be truly honest with you guys. But yeah, appreciate the new faces coming in. Greatly appreciate that. Make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, guys. If you're new, make sure you have that notification bell turned on so you guys will not want to miss streams like these, or my show, or my podcast shows, or my Sixers Talk podcast, my Eagles Talk podcast, my Phillies Talk podcast, anything's Philly sports related, or the shows that I will bring to the channel. Something that I would like to bring to you guys as well. You guys do not want to miss out on that, or some occasional videos I'll drop here and there as well. So greatly appreciate it. You guys definitely share this out too. I would greatly appreciate that. Whew. Oh, damn. All right, so listen, we're back from commercial break.
After his 4 years at Navy, now Sean Williams is breaking down his first interception in the USFL. He's played well tonight. A forced fumble and an interception for Sean Williams, the former team captain at the Naval Academy, gets it back to the Michigan Panthers before halftime.
What a stud. Looking up just basically a coach on the field, but natural leadership.
So we got 1st and 10, looks at the 12-yard line. We got 2:44 left to go here in the second quarter. Patterson takes a snap, hands it off to Corbin, and breaks a tackle and gets past the 30, down to the 40, past the 50, and he is wide open. And touchdown, Michigan. An 88-yard run by Reggie Corbin. Are you kidding me? like I said, the Stars do not have a good run defense, and they just let Corbin just run.
Corbin ride that wave and then make his cut. It's his decision when he wants to cut up the field. He felt it and saw it perfectly. Saw the crease.
Damn.
And took off.
That's really unfortunate.
Made it to pay dirt.
And they're going for a 2-point attempt to put them up 7.
Michigan Panthers trying to make it a 7-point game. Longest run in the USFL. 88 yards, and for the second straight week, Reggie Corbin over the century mark.
And I know Coach Fisher doesn't show it by his face there, nice and stoic, but he loved that run.
So Patterson hands it up to 25, and he gets the 2. So Michigan leads by a touchdown. Damn, that's really unfortunate. Well, this is what I said. That's what I said. The Stars do not have a good run defense, and we saw that with Reggie Corbin going 88 yards, and obviously now going with a 2-point. I don't know. That's something I think the Stars really need to work on is their run defense. Ugh. Oh, all right.
.7-yard per carry average. That's going to work for you.
And Coach Fisher loves that. Getting that run game established. That's only going to help this offense. When you can establish a run game like that and dominate the line of scrimmage, it makes it so much easier on your quarterback. It opens up your play action. Gets everything really going. The whole linemen love it. They don't want to pass block all day long. They want to go beat somebody up.
And we got the kickoff. Wow, okay, so they try to go for the short kickoff. So it looks like they're a little bit past midfield. So Philadelphia's definitely in good field position. They got to learn how to capitalize on that short kick.
Power play.
And looks like number 5 cuts to the outside and tries to get a little bit more. And it looks like he's a couple yards short of the first down. We got the 2-minute warning now coming up. And number 5, and Michigan's getting. And obviously now going to, because obviously commercial break because of the 2-minute warning. But damn, that's just unfortunate how this just the Stars just really gave up that 88-yard run to Corbin. Oh, damn. That's just unfortunate, but greatly appreciate this for those who are still sticking with me, though. I greatly appreciate that. Greatly appreciate that. But yeah, so far, obviously, the Stars, they got some work to do. Hopefully before halftime, because it's going to be a long game if they're going to be like that, especially on the defensive end of the football. But it is what it is. It stinks, though. It's embarrassing to really say the least to have if you can't make the tackle, though. Righty. So we got 1:55 left to go here in the second quarter with the Stars down 7.
Michigan 36. All 3 timeouts remain for the Stars as they try.
So we got 1st and 10, a little bit past the 40. Cookus takes a snap, play action pass, gives it to number 7, and he gets hit hard out of bounds. So that's a complete. So Gray comes up with the catch, but second down coming up for Philadelphia. 2nd and 6 for the Stars. So the Stars tonight, 23 other 27 plays are in Michigan territory.
Michigan's going to get this ball at the start of the third quarter in the second half. It's huge.
So Cookus is 11 for 15 for 96 yards. 2nd and 6, takes a snap, drops back to pass, and Gray with the catch and gets hit hard from behind. So Guindo comes up with the tackle. So 3rd down and 4 now coming up for Philadelphia. This is why you have to run the football. Because most times than not, a lot of teams are going to pick up on the pass plays. You got to learn how to set. And I think Jeff Fisher for the Michigan Panthers is pretty much just doing what's working. It's just got to establish the run game, which I don't think the Stars are doing, which is something that is kind of a weakness. And Cook it, and that's almost Michigan. So 4th and 4 for Philadelphia. So basically a 3 and out after that one on the just really that blew it. That I just blew the opportunity to capitalize.
4th and 4 coming up for Philadelphia.
Just a heads up play to undercut that thing.
So we got the field goal unit coming out for Philadelphia. Oh, of course. So he's already 1 of 1 tonight. Made one from 25 for 21 yards. So I can't tell how far. That looks like from 48 yards away. And the kick. And that is wide to the right. Man, Mendel, man, you suck.
A real chance for Michigan
Damn.
if they want to get aggressive here.
So that is no good. So even though Michigan is going to get the ball back. So we got 1st and 10. So Patterson takes a snap, draws back to pass. And pocket collapsing, throws, and completes it. And there's a penalty marker on the field. Like, huge shout out to the 5 total viewers coming in, though. Greatly appreciate that. Make sure you smash that like button and hit that subscribe button, guys. Who are new, definitely greatly share. I'll greatly appreciate if you share this out.
But it will not be coming back.
I thought it was going to be a hold. Huge break for Michigan.
Illegal use of hands to the face, number 50, defense.
Wow, so Philadelphia gets hit with the illegal hands to the face penalty. Oh yeah, so he get number 50 gets called with the illegal hands to the face.
You hear shit talking about the football. There's the hands to the face.
Damn.
But I love Shade's ability to pull this ball down, get ready to run. Now the defense is reacting to his running ability.
So we got 1st and 10 with less than a minute to go.
Over the top, right over the head.
And Patterson takes a snap, drops back to pass, pocket collapsing. And he gets sacked, almost close back to midfield. So Rodriguez comes up with the sack for Philadelphia. So Adam Rodriguez comes out from Weber State, standing at 6'4", 245, and comes up with a sack. So 2nd and 25. So it looks like Michigan is taking their second timeout of the game, with 37 seconds left to go here in the second quarter.
Just get rid of that thing and get to 2nd and 10 because you have such great field position. You just lost 15 yards on a sack. Just unacceptable from the quarterback position, and really puts your defense or your offense, in a bind here. They had all the momentum in the world, just got a crucial stop. The beneficiaries of a missed field goal by Philly. Those are the plays that got to be eliminated of Shea Patterson's game.
So Patterson, let me fix that. Get the scoreboard back up. So Patterson takes a snap, 2nd and 25. And that's picked off. So that's intercepted by number 30 and steps out of bounds. So 29 seconds to go. By Moore comes up with this interception off Patterson. So both Michigan and Philadelphia have 2 turnovers each. For Michigan, it's the 2 turnovers. There's 2 interceptions, one by Stribling and one by Moore. And it looks like number 92 got the hand on it, which deflected towards Moore's spot. Damn. So Cook is for the 1st and 10, takes the snap, drops back to pass. Deep ball, and that is caught by Overton. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So Overton gets the game tying. Even though the Stars are down by 1, but they have an opportunity to have the extra point to tie the game going into the half. Because it looked like Genda was kind of dropping back into coverage. And just Overton with it. And we got Mendel. And the extra point is good. Game tied at 17 apiece with 22 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. Yeah, that Jordan Moore interception is. I thought that's very crucial for the Stars, especially that part of the game, since obviously they don't want to establish the. I don't know what is with Bart Andrews and not establishing the run game a little bit, because if you think about it, like in the first quarter, like they ran a decent amount of times, but just the fact that they just they're just getting away from that, which is really unfortunate. Oh boy.
Without an interception this year. Has 2 interceptions thrown in 12 attempts tonight, and this game's tied at 17 with 22 seconds remaining until halftime. Michigan will get the football to start the second half.
We were talking about Michigan here. We were talking about Michigan getting all these possessions in a row, right? When you squander these opportunities, the other team will make you pay. Huge turn of events.
Damn.
That emotional wave and momentum completely shifting back to Philadelphia.
And with the possession change on the kickoff, this will be the third drive in the last 38 seconds of gameplay.
And Mendel kicks it away with the game tied at 22. Like 15, number 15, and maybe gets like a few yards on the return. 18 seconds still on the clock. So we got Shea Patterson in the offense now coming up on the field for Michigan.
See what they get on first down. Maybe try and run it quickly and see if they pop one, and then make a decision on whether or not they want to put this ball in the air. There we go. Forget all that, Kevin.
We have the answer we need right there.
Could have just waited it.
Patterson will indeed take the knee.
And that will do it. So the first half comes to a close with the game tied at 17 points apiece between the Philadelphia Stars and the Michigan Panthers. So I will be right back to take my own halftime break. I'll see you guys afterwards. Yo, I hope you guys. I appreciate for those who are actually still sticking with me. That's for some late night football action. Yeah, so obviously, first of all, I mean, so far, obviously coming back from half tied at 17. I thought the Stars, originally in some parts, I thought could have actually improved in some areas. Obviously, it's the run defense. Like for example, basically let Richie Corbin just run 88 yards and just basically, just really cause havoc for the Stars defense. So I mean, but obviously that Jordan Moore interception rule, I think, really did saved the Stars' ass basically, and and which led to that Overton touchdown from Case Cookus. Well, we're getting ready to start the third quarter, I should say, but the game's tied still at 17 points apiece. But a huge shout out to the 4 viewers, though. Greatly appreciate where you might be watching from YouTube, Facebook, my Twitch, where you may be watching this, or even watching this on my Twitter account as well. Greatly appreciate you guys for tuning in. All right, so we got Philadelphia now kicking it off because obviously Michigan is receiving the second half kickoff, and Mendel kicks it away to start the second half. And look, it looks like a punt by number 15. Tries to split open defenders, and looks like he gets about like a 5 or 6 yard kick return. So now Shea Patterson and the Michigan offense is now coming onto the field after Shea Patterson turned the ball over twice via the interception.
Take the air out of this game, though, and keep the ball on the ground.
So yeah, 1st and 10. Game tied at 17. We got number 11 in motion. Hands up to number 25, and he gets stuffed behind the line of scrimmage by the Philadelphia defense. So it was a number 9. So oh geez, Barnett comes up with the tackle, and no, it's not Derek Barnett. So I mean that's a whole different. Well, Jesus. So you got 14.5 minutes to go here in the third. 2nd and 9 for the Michigan Panthers. And Patterson drops back to pass. Pocket soon to be collapsing, and nothing to him. So Scott cannot get any more than it looks like maybe just about a yard. So it looks like Wiley comes up with the tackle on Scott. So Ladarius Wiley out of Vanderbilt, 6'1", 210-pound linebacker. So made the tackle on Scott, the running back. So we got 3rd and 7. Looks like I can't tell. So we got looks like 15 in the backfield. Patterson takes a snap, drops back, but the pocket escaping the pocket, and that is incomplete. So 4th and 7. So Worthington with a nice tight coverage on the wide receiver, and it's a force of 3 and out for Michigan.
He was all over Devin Ross, who's had an excellent game. Especially after.
Yeah, for those who are watching from either Facebook or YouTube, make sure you smash that like button. Definitely share this on Facebook too. We'll greatly appreciate that as well. And even if you're watching on YouTube as well. So we got the first punt of the game, and that's going to Michigan. And they get the punt away. Wow, back towards the couple yard. And Alexander gets close to the 30-yard line on that punt return. So the Stars will take over at the 28-yard line and a timeout. We're going to a commercial break for the timeout. So far, James, right now the Stars started out the second half. Forced a 3 and out on the Hey, further AM, what's good, my dude? So this is on FS1 for the Stars and the Panthers. So James, to answer your question, so far the Stars forced a 3 and out on the Michigan Panthers. So they'll take it. They are on at the 28 to start their possession of the football. Well, what's good, everybody? I greatly appreciate for those who are tuning in some late night football, which is very unusual. You know, greatly appreciate it though. Greatly appreciate that. Yeah, definitely smash that like button, share that. Definitely share this. I would greatly appreciate that as well. Their offense is okay. I mean, their offensive line has been okay. Cook has some good throws though. I mean, I think he's like 11 of 16. I think. Before I think going into half, I think Cook is with a nice, almost like a 40-yard bomb to pretty much which basically tied the game at 17. So they were so the Stars were down by 7, obviously until that dime by to actually no, I'm sorry, that Jordan Moore interception basically kind of saved them, and basically, and here we are, just game tied, obviously with the Jordan Moore interception and that bomb from Cookis. Cookis takes a snap, drops back, throws, and completes it to Bugs, tight end Bugs Howard. Honestly, kind of like that. I think the name sounds pretty cool. So we got 13 minutes left to go here in the third. So we got Case Cookis with the 2nd and 7 coming up. Looks like Terry's in the backfield. Cookis takes the snap, drops back, screen pass, and that is incomplete to Overton. So 3rd and 7 coming up for the Philadelphia Stars. So we got 12:09 left to go here in the third, with a 3rd and 7. Game tied at 17. And Philadelphia takes their first time out of the second half. So Bart Andrews can talk it over. But yeah, so that's what right now we got so far up to this point in the game. All right. So 3rd and 7. Cookis takes the snap, throws, and completes it to Overton, and gets the first down some change. So 1st down, Philadelphia. So we got 1st and 10, 11:33 left to go here in the third. Looks like they're in Philadelphia at midfield. And hands up to the running back, number 5. Bounces to the outside. And, nice spin tackle. And he gets a few yards shot at the first down. So about 2 yards shot at the first down. So Colburn the second with a nice run to put them actually for a 7-yard gain for the Philadelphia Stars. So 11 minutes to go left here in the third. It's 2nd and 3. And it just seems like they're finally getting that running game established, like I said before the half, which is something that the Stars really don't do as much. And 2nd and 3. Cookus takes a snap and completes it to Bugs Howard. And Bugs Howard won't go down. So first down for Philadelphia. So 10.5 minutes to go here in the third. Because now we're just hearing some of the play calls from Bart Andrews to Case Cookus. All right, he shouted at the 4 people, though. Make sure you smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button, guys, who are new. Over that, let's just keep on going. We got 10 minutes left to go here in the third. Cookus takes a snap. He drops back to pass in the pocket. Throws and completes it to number 2. Just a few yards shy of the first down to Sewell, who makes the catch for Philadelphia. So it looks like they're going to get the running play, like a running play going with I'm trying to see. They still get, now they got their elusive back Terrio. It was now it's 2nd and 4. So it looks like there's like a running play. They're drawing up a running play with the 4 wide receiver set. Terry in the backfield. Cookus throws and completes to Bugs Howard Overton for a first down. So Cookus 18 of 24 for 179 yards with 2 touchdowns and an interception. Yep. Yes, sir. So we got a 7-play drive for 48 yards for a little bit over 4 minutes and 20 seconds for the Philadelphia Stars. But appreciate it, man. 1st and 10. Cookus takes a snap, drops back, and he gets sacked behind the line of scrimmage. And number 94's helmet comes off his head. So Bailey gets his first sack of the night. So 2nd and long coming up for the Philadelphia Stars. And that's sometimes I have a problem with these pocket quarterbacks. And Cook hands it up to Terry. Terry gets like a 2 or 3 yards on the play. So still a 3rd and long coming out for Philadelphia.
By a team that only had 1 sack all year, they have 2 tonight. Really has changed the tenor of this drive.
It really has, Kevin. You nailed it. They're on fire, moving this thing down the field. Get them in scoring position.
I appreciate there's a lot of some guys tuning into some late night football. So 3rd and 16. So Cook is 8 of 24, 179 yards. And takes a snap. Play action pass. Pocket collapsing. He's on this run. Damn. I think so, because after, the Stars cannot just start the living crap out of the running game of the New Jersey Generals. Like, they needed to start getting back right on track. So Cook is with a nice run. Just a nice tackle. A nice tackle to bring up a 4th down for the. So 4th and 7. So we got a field goal attempt coming up.
That scramble put him in position to try the field goal from that.
Yeah, definitely, man. That's the reason why I started wanting to do the first. And we got it. Wow, there's a flag on the play, and Mendel splits the uprights. Wow, false start on Philadelphia. So number 65 gets hit with the false start penalty. God damn. Yeah, appreciate some of the guys tuning in though for some of it. My second USFL game that I've been calling. Probably not going to be out. Probably not going to be one of my better ones that I've done. Especially the one against the Generals. I mean, that was probably one of my popular ones. Like I said, I haven't caught a football game in a while, other than obviously the last game, and the kick, and that is good. So Mendel makes the field goal, and the Stars go up on top by 3 over the Michigan Panthers. So going into the commercial break, 20 to. Let's see. At this rate, probably not. Based on the fact that Michigan's defense has been playing really well, except for a few spots where, like the Jordan Moore interception, which kind of cost them a little bit. I think overall, I don't think it will though. That's where I might see that. But if that's possible, maybe. But realistically, I don't really see that happening. But it is what it is, though. But I mean, look, it's just it just seems to me that like I said, the Stars the rush defense has not been the best from what I've saw the first 2 games when since watching the Stars. But from what I've been hearing and some of this what I've been seeing, their rush defense has just been subpar, to say the least. And obviously in the first half, for those who were here or just tuning in, they didn't bother to just establish the running game after the first quarter, which kind of started to partially establish the running game, but just really never went back to it until this quarter. But either way, the Stars still take a 20-17 lead over the Panthers so far in this commercial break. But yeah, huge shout out to the 4 viewers though. Greatly appreciate that. Really do appreciate that. For those who are tuning in for some late night football, which is very unusual to say the least, but hell, let's go with it. But yeah. All right, so we're back from commercial break.
Medical services for the USFL are provided by UAB Sports and Exercise Medicine. Happy with us as week 4 has started with a bang here. Late night, Friday night, Birmingham, Alabama. 6:02 to go in the third, and a 20.
So we got 6:02 left to go here in the third quarter, with the Stars up 3 over the Panthers, who has been playing defensively pretty well so far up to this point. And Mendel kicks it away for the Stars, and it looks like 15 draws back to the 10-yard line, across the 20, and gets a little bit past like the 22-yard line by the looks where they're spotting it. So we got less than 6 minutes to go here in the third, with Shea Patterson and the offense coming back on the field. Now they're showing some of the highlights from their the Panthers running game. For those who don't know that, also Jeff Fisher is the head coach of the Michigan Panthers. Just to let you give you a little info on that.
And that's exactly what they need to do to stay in this ballgame. They can't abandon the run game and turn this into a drop-back passing fest.
Hey, appreciate it, Positive Billy. Greatly appreciate that. Yes, sir. Well, like I said, as much as I don't like being biased in my life play-by-plays, but I try to be as positive, but looks like 25 and can't get nothing to go.
was coaching last year at Oregon State.
I like it so far. I like everything what's going on so far. Like I said earlier in the stream, like the only thing I kind of have a knock on it is just these kickers are missing their kicks left and right in certain games, and it's really annoying to say the least. And Shea Patterson way outside the pocket throws, and that is picked. That is so Stribling with a second interception tonight. And looks at the officials. Damn, Stribling is limping. It looked like he kind of had his ankle stepped on.
Too close for my liking on these nakeds. Basically, called it naked because the quarterback's out.
Oh yeah, it looks like his
essentially naked out there by himself. But on nakeds, there's no excuses for sacks and turnovers. You got to just throw that ball away if it's not going to be open. Coach is calling this play generally on first and second down. That's close.
USFL Replay Center is going to take a look at this one as Stribling limps off the field.
So Stribling is limping off the field. What looks like had his ankle kind of rolled over on.
Hey, Brian, we're looking at both the left and the right foot on the sidelines here, and control. And this is the issue: is they're showing it on television now. He's actually going to get control, and then the left, right, and he maintains control. I think we've got an interception here, so we need to reverse to an interception here, which will put the ball. We'll get it set for you, and the interception it will put the ball at what.
So it is. So they're actually going to change it to an interception. So that's Stribling's second interception of the night.
For Philadelphia at the 36. Got me?
The rule on the field's changed. The defender number 8 possessed the ball with 2 feet in bounds. This was an interception during first and 10.
So first down, Philadelphia Stars on another second interception from Stribling.
Former Michigan Wolverines and the older of the two, Channing Stribling, getting the better of the younger Wolverine, Shea Patterson, his second interception of the night and his fourth of this young USFL season.
All right, so we got first and 10 with over 47 plus. All right, we'll see. So we got first and 10. We got, it looks like Terry in the backfield, hands it off to Terry. It looks like Terry gets a few yards. I'm sorry, that's Colburn. Man, they got two small elusive back, which is crazy. That it's kind of hard to tell who's the smaller back, who's the smaller of the two backs. But I appreciate everybody who's tuning in, though. Greatly appreciate that as well. So the Stars are up 3 with 4:38 left to go here in the third, with 2nd and 8 coming up. It looks like a 5 wide out set. And Cook drops back to pass, steps up in the pocket, finds a room to run, and gets a first down and some change. So close to the 20-yard line. Hey, look, that's up to you, my dude. Like I said, for me, I'm not a betting man.
That's not really a part of his game. He's not known for rushing like this. But you got to.
Hey, you just got to hang on to that football, though. That's what I've got to say. But he shouted to the total of 6 viewers coming in, 4 from YouTube, 1 from my Facebook page. Greatly appreciate that as well. Really do appreciate it for those who are tuning in some late night football. In the 1st and 10, Cook takes the snap, drops back, and hands it up to Colburn, and doesn't go anywhere. So Colburn does not go far behind the line of scrimmage. So that's a loss of a yard for Colburn. So Channing Stribling, his 4th interception of the year, which is most in the USFL, and he has 2 tonight, which I think he leads the league.
That's a huge hit for this defense. It's been so productive, especially tonight all year long. He's got 2 picks tonight.
And 2nd and 11, Cook drops back, Pump fakes. Pocket collapse, and he runs again. And stiff arms, and that's another first down by Case Cookus. And there's a flag on the play at the same time. We're gonna have to see what the flag is all about. Wow, a horse collar. So horse collar on Williams. Now I'll say this too. That's like the first horse collar in football that I've seen ever been called. Oh yeah, he got grabbed like by like the collar. That's rare to for see something like a horse collar, which is hardly has been called in like in the recent years in football. But so that puts Philadelphia in the red zone automatically, and it looks like at the first and goal, and he hands it up to Colburn. Colburn and loses a few yards, stays on his feet and loses a few yards. So Palmer comes up with the tackle on Colburn in the second to lose a couple of yards.
Well, I think Case Cookus is hearing you say that the run game is not a part of his game because he's proven you wrong. 3 rushes for 32 yards.
So Case Cookus already has 3 rushes for 32 yards. And from what I saw from Case Cookus in his first game, after taking over for Brian Scott, like he's mostly a pocket quarterback. Has decent pocket awareness, but I think he has a tendency to show some part of the running game. Throws, and that's complete to who the hell is that? Get on to Gray, but that's the third and goal coming up for the Philadelphia Stars.
That's the thing too for quarterbacks. I mean, one of my favorite quarterback coaches, Matt Cavanaugh, would always remind me. He's like, I want you to steal 2 first downs today with your legs. And you don't have to be Michael Vick. You don't have to be Lamar Jackson to go steal a couple.
So yeah, third and goal. So Case Cook is so far 3 rushes for 31 yards. So like they said, the running part of his game is not as is kind of rare for him to do so. And he drops back to pass, throw, and tries to escape the pocket. And that is an interception by number 5. And he's going to take it all the way back for a pick 6. Damn. So Tino Ellis comes up with the pick 6. Yeah.
Under duress, the receiver stops on it, but still, I mean, he wasn't open. Bottom line, Bud Howard's got to run through that football.
Oh, looks like the ball hit the ground.
See if that ball hits the ground now. Oh, they're gonna get bailed out here. He's lucky because that was a poor decision by Cookus
At the 12-yard line.
Here, Mike Carrera from replay command. 4th and goal to 12-yard line. Case Cookus.
So Case Cookus, you got lucky.
It turned into a touchdown. It's an incomplete pass.
Man, Case Cookus, you are one lucky bastard. I can tell you that much for a fact. You're lucky that the ground bailed your ass out. So field goal unit's not coming out. So basically a field goal range. So
to let that ball go anywhere near a defender because you got points in the bag. Anything else is gravy, when it's not open. Throw that thing away.
And the kick. And just snuck it in there, and that is that field goal is good. So 23-17 Stars still lead over the Panthers. Well, there's 27 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. But yeah. All right, so looks like we're back from that commercial break.
I just want to make sure we mention, Kevin, that playing the kicker from UCLA.
Yeah, Matt Mingle.
Yeah,
Los Angeles' team. Yeah, UCLA Bruin.
We got 27 seconds here in the third. The Stars up 6 after Case Cookins got bailed out by that incomplete, what looked like an interception, but what turned out to be an incomplete pass, and allowed Matt Mangle to make the field goal kick to put him up 6. And Mangle kicks it off, and looks like number 15 receives it at the 15 and go across to the 20, a little bit past the third at the 30-yard line. So Patterson and the offense now takes the field after Patterson gave up his second interception to Dribbling. He has 3 interceptions of the night, but 2 of them were just Channing Dribbling.
Made a couple bonehead throws, so it makes you a little, gun shy to call some of those throws and rollouts and stuff that he does.
So Shea Patterson tonight, 9 of 15 for 78 yards, 3 interceptions, and 1 rushing touchdown.
So I wouldn't be shocked if they're going to stick to this run game. But at some point, they're going to need a couple plays, especially on third down.
And he hands it off to Corbin. And there's a flag on the play. That looked like a blindside block. So Walker might get flagged for the blindside block. There it is.
Boom.
So we got 5. So they're just going to let the clock run out. That is the end of the third quarter, with the Stars leading 23-17 in USFL Week 4. All righty. Yeah, I appreciate it for those who are still sticking with me. Oh boy. Okay, let me fix the scoreboard really quick.
like this is a hit job. Get rid of them, get rid of them, succeed, which is what they want. There's so much money invested in Las Vegas. There's so much money to be made in Vegas. You just don't want Mark Davis to be a part of that victory, bro. You know what I'm saying? And when that victory happens, Mark Davis didn't want him here. Say, there you go. Lock out that fucking shit. Yeah. Without the winning pathway, said Goodell is pissed because he tried to help the Raiders which hurt, not knowing it would be the best thing that ever happened to the Raiders. Good point, brother. Good point. Yeah, roll out the brothers. You say it over here, roll out the brothers.
All right. So we're back from commercial break. So through week 3 of the SFL, 9 of 12 games have been decided by one score, fourth quarter comeback wins, and 5 of 12 games, 9 offensive touchdowns of 35 plus yards, and 5 defensive touchdowns. Hang. Oh God, give me 1 second. Let me. And first down and long, and it looks like, and he was going nowhere. So tackled for a yard, lost by Nelson.
See Shane Patterson doing his best to try and get
So
Chris Nelson. He's losing that battle in the weight class division there. Nelson's
give me
like
1 second here.
Patterson's 210. Got him by 100. That's a tough career move. You know, that's a difficult career choice there.
Brad Miller, defensive coordinator, will take his guy in that matchup.
So 2nd and 27. Patterson takes off and running. With a nice stiff arm, and he gets through.
I love that hole, and I know that was a design run, but I'd love to see some of that
So
read option with Shea Patterson. Give him a chance to run.
hang on a second here.
Keep those
Damn.
things alive, get him some
Bear with me here. I'm trying to find it.
to try and get his confidence back up. He's already thrown 3 interceptions. Let's do what he does best. Get him on the move. Let him run a little bit. Get back in this ballgame.
So we got 3rd and 18 for the Panthers. Patterson with 4 seconds left on the play clock. 3, 2, gets a snap ball, draws back to pass, gets flushed outside the pocket. Wow! And Patterson with the first down and more for the Michigan Panthers. Jeez, can you tackle? Can not just tackle? So, to answer your question, let me see. Oh my God.
And then knew he was going to tuck that thing and take off.
Yeah, appreciate the 6 total people, though. Greatly appreciate that. So we got 1st and 10. So Patterson hands it off to, looks like to 15, and he's getting tackled. So Jerry Zero. So James, Michigan has the ball. So James, Jerry Zero. To answer your question, Cookus is 20 of 27 for 182 yards with 2 touchdowns and an interception tonight in this ball game. Hey, appreciate you guys for tuning in though. 2nd and 7. And that's a nice stop by the Stars, and that looks like a 3-yard gain, and a 3rd down coming up for Michigan. 3rd and 4 coming up. So I mean, the leading rusher right now is Terry with 9 attempts for 56 yards, averaging. But Cook is averaging 10.7 average yards, and a fumble. Oh damn! His was down. Like, a huge shout out to the 6 people coming in though. Greatly appreciate that. Really does mean a lot. So greatly appreciate for those who are tuning in. Actually, let me check here. You got 11. You got under 12 minutes. Yeah, absolutely. Because right now the Stars are up 23-17. Got first and 10. It looks like a three wideout set for Michigan, and Patterson steps back and throws, and that is incomplete. So it looks like Scarlett might be in the. Looks like no, I'm sorry, that was Rossi intended receive to the intended target for Sam or Shea Patterson.
Off the play fake, it looked like it's just a little off balance after that play fake and having to spin around, turn his back to the defense and just missed. Love to see Ross come up with that. I'd love to see a little better ball from Shea Patterson.
So we got 2nd and 10. And Corbin, goddamn, like Corbin's been the thorn of our side. So Corbin with the first down for Michigan. Rushing, man, we're getting outrushed 210-104 by Michigan. So we got 1st and 10. It looks at the 15-yard line by the looks of it. So we got 10.5 minutes to go here in the 4th. With Michigan getting ready to start in the red zone. And Patterson hands it off to and 20 and almost picked off by 21. Brown had it right through his hands. Oh, wow. That's very unfortunate.
This is just another dangerous throw. Too many defenders are getting hands on footballs.
Man, Brown just couldn't come up with the interception. So 2nd and 10 coming up for Shea Patterson and the Michigan Panthers. So Cody Brown leads all defensive backs on the Stars with 20 total tackles. He hands it off to Corbin. Corbin bounces to the outside and doesn't go anywhere. It looks like Worthington comes up with the tackle on. So that's another tackle for Worthington, especially to stop. Just really kind of put the brakes on. So Evan Worthington, 6'2", 215. But he's very quick, though. But huge shout out to the 6 people total viewers. Greatly appreciate that. Make sure you smash that like button and hit that subscribe button, guys, who are new. Well, greatly appreciated. So 3rd and 10. Looks like number 8 is in motion. He hands it off. And he is short of the first down. So that is a 3 and out for the Stars to hold it. Most likely they look like they're holding Michigan to a field goal with the 4th and 6 coming up.
That was a play actually sprained his ankle on. He's got his walking boot now, but Shea Patterson can't run that ball. The defense.
Oh, actually, they're going for it. Wow, okay. So we got 4th and 6. So right now, so for the season, the Michigan is 2 for 5 in 4th down conversion. So the Patterson right out the pocket throws. And that is a touchdown, Michigan. On a fucking 4th down and 6. Like, how do you blow the coverage like that? That's embarrassing. Damn. So with an extra point, they might. And now they're going to a 2-point attempt here in the 4th.
Good anticipation by Shea Patterson, and that's when he's at his best. Scrambling on the run, a little bit of that street football mentality. That's where he can really thrive.
Remember, we've outlined the kicking problems all year long for the Michigan Panthers.
So we got 2-point attempt, game tied at 23. Patterson takes a snap, hands it off to the 25. Oh, and he was just wide open. Where the hell was the defense? So Michigan takes the lead by 2 here in the 4th quarter. Unreal. Like I said, this Stars defense just cannot stop the running game. Unfucking real. That's just embarrassing. That's tough. That's just like I have no words of just how bad that defense really was. On fucking real. Bart, and I don't know whoever the defensive coordinator is, but somebody's going to get his ass fired because that defense was just absolute just trash. Unreal. Wait, he shut up the 5 total viewers coming in though. Greatly appreciate that. All right, looks like we're getting ready to come back from commercial break.
Playoffs and championship game being played in Canton, Ohio at Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium. Semifinals are June 25th. Championship is July 3rd. We talk to these players each and every week, and I promise you, they are very well aware of where this season can take them in the USFL. We've had multiple players say, I have always wanted to be in Canton. I want to play in Canton. It's a very cool thing to go to the Hall of Fame and play for a championship.
Yeah, that's true. And we don't have a great run defense. That's the thing. Some of the points that they score were on the running game. So we got Maurice Alexander, and gets close to the 40-yard line on that kick return. So now we got Case Cookus and the offense are now coming onto the field after the defense just hasn't been great, to say the least.
Against this usually stout.
So you got Cookus takes the snap, drops back to pass, throws, and completes it to. We got 8 minutes 37 seconds left here in the fourth with the Stars down 2.
They tried to catch him in man-to-man. They caught him in zone. They had a shallow cross. And I love what Gray did right there. That's exactly what he teaches wideouts.
So Gray with 7 receptions for 68 yards in the touchdown. Cook is 21 for 28, 189 yards, still 2 touchdowns and an interception. So 2nd and 3 with a 3 wideout set to. Actually, I'm sorry, a 4 wideout set. Cook is takes the snap and hands it off to Terry, and look at Terry is about a yard short of the first down. So it looks like a 3rd down and short coming up for Philadelphia. I don't know what Bart Andrews is thinking. Like, use the running game. Like, you got to learn how to establish the running game, because let's be real. If you start to establish the running game, even though they are probably, from what I saw, they were kind of like dead last in the running game department. And Wow, man, Case Cooker gets hit hard, and a 4th and 2 coming up by. So a 4th down and 2 coming up for Philadelphia. Cheers, Steve. Appreciate it.
Especially in man-to-man like that, those defenders are breathing down the receiver's necks. That was just an easy handoff for a first down.
And we got the first punt for Philadelphia coming with the 4th and 2. Unbelievable. And they got the punt off, and the fair catch has been called. And Philadelphia comes up with a muff punt. Wow. So Bradley Sill gets lucky and gets the Philadelphia the football back. Damn. Hey, if I'm Cookies, man, I'll be thanking my lucky stars for that because, god damn. Man, number 8 just could not handle the football. So Philadelphia pretty much in the red zone. So, and Mangel liked it too. Hey, greatly read. Not gonna lie though, but still, I mean, look, the one punts happen, but damn, I appreciate it, Alex. Greatly appreciate you tuning in. Greatly appreciate everybody that's tuning in to some late night football. I mean, so far, Cook is right now 20. Oh, hang on, and Terry gets a couple of yardage on the handoff from Cookus. So Cook is 22 of 30 for 190 yards, so 202 touchdowns, and an interception. So 2nd and 6. So they get Philadelphia has to capitalize here. 2nd and 6. So Cook takes the snap. Hands it off to Terry. Terry gets a couple of yardage there. God damn. So you got a 3rd and 5 coming up.
No doubt. And here's the thing. When you're down this tight.
So we got 6 minutes, 15 seconds left to go here in the 4th. A 3rd and 5 coming up. We got Terry. Looks like Terry or Colburn. Looks like Terry in the backfield with a 4 wideout set. And Cookus takes a snap. Throw. Steps up in the pocket. And Cookus. It looked like might be short of the first down. So I got a short 4th and 1.
I know he's fighting for a first down here. That does avoid a huge shot there.
So the field goal unit is now coming out to give Philadelphia the lead. So it's a 21-yard attempt. Really? That's interesting. That's interesting. That's pretty awesome. That's awesome. All right. So Philadelphia takes a timeout. Oh, wrong section. So we got 5:19 left to go here in the 4th with 6 Stars down 2. But I appreciate some of the new faces tuning in though. And so a lot of familiar ones. I greatly appreciate it. For those who are tuning in with me some late night football.
Got to give those things back to his little brother and Papa Warner. What's going on?
We borrowed them from Doc Andrews.
Yeah, seriously.
The Reseda Rams from 1969.
Right, huge shout out to the 7 total viewers. Greatly appreciate it. So we got the field goal unit coming on with the Stars still down 2. We're 21 yards out.
Be awfully aggressive to try and go for this, especially if you get stopped here.
21-yard attempt for Bengal for the lead.
And for the lead, and Mango puts it through. So the Stars are back out in front, 26-25. There we go. Yeah, so the Walker Muff punt is what caused to put the Stars out in front by one here in the fourth. So that's going to be that's tough. Oh, boy. But yeah, for those who are new to the channel, make sure you smash that like button. Definitely hit that subscribe button, guys, who are new. We are on the road to 500. Like I said, still trying to plan. Right now, the Stars going to kick it off. I got to see Women come back from commercial break, because we're now in the commercial break after the Stars made a 21-yard field goal to put themselves up by one. Not gonna lie though, like I said, and as I look at it, probably not one of my. But I still appreciate it for those who actually are tuning in, though. Greatly appreciate that. But like I said, it's probably not one of my most viewed streams or Star streams that I've done. Some Star games that I've done, which is obviously the Generals was the very first one I've done. I appreciate a lot of people that came through on that stream as well. So, but I do appreciate for a lot of people that were here. So we're back from commercial break. So give me 1 second, James, and I'll kind of answer to see, because they're going to kick it off now. Okay, so both teams are both 1 and 2. Stars are up 1. All right, so the time. All right, can you just stop talking and just get to the game? Damn, jeez, I'm trying to call the game here, so I don't want. So we got 5 minutes 17 seconds left to go here in the fourth. So, and Magno now kicks it off for the Stars to start after they scored on that opportunity, and that's going to go out of bounds. Looks like it. And that's going to cause the flag to come out, and that's going to be against Philadelphia. So you got Patterson and the offense now coming up onto the field with 5:17 left to go here, and coming up here and right now as we speak. Get some water really quick. So total yards, so the Stars are still has more total yards than Michigan, more total plays. But rushing yards goes to Michigan. That's another team that has run the ball well. So 1st and 10, look at midfield for the Michigan Panthers. And Patterson takes the snap, hands it off to the running back, Corbin. And he gets, looks like a 7-yard gain on that play. So we got 2nd and 3 coming up for. So Reggie Corbin already 7 rushes for 130 yards with a touchdown. So 2nd and 3. Patterson takes the snap, and that's going to be Corbin did not look like he was going nowhere on that play. So 3rd down coming up for Michigan. So we got 3rd and 3, 4:33 left to go here in the 4th. Stars up by 1. And Patterson takes the ball from himself and gets the 1st down and slightly a little bit more, but God damn. Now I got a little scrummage right now. So 1st and 10 for the Michigan Panthers.
Bob Dixon and Lance Lenore. A little extracurricular.
Yeah, 1st and 10. Patterson takes a snap, hands it off to Corbin. Oh, I'm sorry, to Scott. He gets a few yards on the play. And there's a flag on the play.
There's no flag on the play. The offense formation is out.
4-yard carry for Stevie Scott brings up 2nd down.
So 2nd down coming up for the Michigan Panthers. So we got Patterson with the Scott in the backfield. And Patterson hands it off to and gets the ball to himself, and Patterson can't is just stopped by looking behind the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down coming up for Michigan.
They really want to sell out on the run game and stop these halfbacks. And the way to get an extra number in the running game, no advantage offense, is to have the quarterback as an eligible runner there.
So 3rd and 5 coming up, 3 wide out set. We got throws, and so Walker makes the catch for a 1st down. So Michigan just keep moving the chains.
A bad ball there, and Walker bails out Shea Patterson. Might get away with one.
I don't know, but look at the ball hit the.
The replay command center just buzzed in to stop it.
We're getting 4th and 5 here, right? We're just going to look at that last play.
Yeah, so it looks like the command center buzzed into the refs that to look at.
Ball hit the ground. They can't loose it all. That one hand comes off.
So that might get overturned.
Look at the left hand on the ball.
I agree. Give him a shot from the inside, showing any movement.
Left hand is on the ball. Let's watch this angle.
Because right now they're actually looking at the play that they ruled a catch for Walker, but
Comes off the ball. He's got control with it there. I'll tell you, it's really close. What do you think? Let's take a look here.
I don't know. That's
Now listen, it's a tough play. He's got the left hand is on the ball, and he's got it controlled with the left hand going to the ground. I'm watching that right hand, by the way.
Yeah.
It's the right hand. I just don't have enough to overturn this. I'm going to leave this as a catch. Now, I know it moves. It does move a little bit, but again, I want to see clear loss of control. We're going to leave it as a catch.
After review, the ruling on the field of completed catch is confirmed.
so they actually confirmed the catch for Walker. Hey, huge shout out to eight total viewers though. Greatly appreciate you guys are tuning in for some late night USFL action wherever you may be watching. If you're on the East Coast, I appreciate you guys are sticking with me at 1 o'clock in the morning. I greatly appreciate that as well.
But I always agree with Mike P. Kev. That's the
We have reached the 2-minute
So we got the 2-minute warning. Oh boy. So I got the 2-minute warning here in the fourth quarter. That would have us way too close. They confirmed it as a catch, but for me, I don't think that's a catch. I still think he doesn't have like total, control of the football. He has a little bit of control of the football when he first makes contact, but as soon as he makes contact with the ground, like the football gets jarred from his hands. So I don't know. This is like you said. That's a tough one. That's tough to really get that one call. Get that call right. Hey, that's what I'm saying, my dude. That's what I'm saying. When he first makes contact, he has a little bit of control. But like I said, when he makes contact with the ground, like that ball comes loose. What's good, Luis? Right now, James, we're at the 2-minute warning here, and absolutely. Despite the way I had Mike. Yeah, exactly. I said once the hand comes off, I thought that was going to be an incomplete catch, but apparently they don't see it that way. But either way, that's stupid though. But like I said, I mean, Mr. Summer. Oh yeah, I agree, definitely agree. But huge shout out to everybody that's tuning in though. Greatly appreciate you guys are tuning in for. Right now, Michigan does have the 2-minute warning, which is really making me nervous. Definitely, man. It's holy shit. Like I've never been. Well, so it looks like.
2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter. Philadelphia 26, Michigan 25. A first down.
Oh, but hey, I'll say this too. Hey, thank you, Lou. I mean, it seems like God. Right now they're at the 20. It looks like past the 30. Oh Jesus, they let Corbin go through the hole. So second down and short coming up for Michigan. So it looks like 2nd and 1 at looks like at the 18. We got a minute and a half to go here in the fourth. We got number 8 in motion. Patterson hands it all to Corbin. Corbin slips and falls and still gets the first down. And Philly takes a timeout on the play. So that is their final timeout of the game. So obviously going into a boring commercial break. Oh boy. Unreal. I think that's probably mostly everybody. I think that's everybody in Birmingham. Hey, dude, I completely agree. That was just a bullshit call. And like I said too, we just don't have the great we have an okay defense, but our run defense is absolutely garbage. I don't know who was our defensive coordinator, but I even tweeted this out on my Twitter. Whoever's the defensive coordinator is going to get fired, needs to be fired after this game because man, the run defense is absolute garbage. Hey, look, I agree with a lot of you. That's just how. And that's the thing too. And this can also get, even though it's just a whole different league, but this can all extend back to the Des Bryant catch. I think it's in 2014. Oh God, how far that's. But for me, that's just like I don't know. That exactly, Thomas. They definitely need a stop. They need a huge stop here at this point in the game because we got a minute and a half. Because obviously this. Oh God, I apologize for stuttering. This I'm like losing my train of thought here. The Stars need to need a huge stop with it against this Michigan Panthers. That's all I gotta say though. But a huge shout out to the 10 total viewers though who are tuning in with me a little bit after at 1 a.m. on the East Coast, the West Coast. I have no idea. Exactly. Exactly. Like literally, it's like clear as day. Like, how can you not tell if that's an incomplete catch? Like literally. Like Jeff said, like the rep needs glasses. So tomorrow for the schedule, when it comes to USFL games, you got the Generals and the Maulers on Peacock, Bandits and Stallions at 7 on on Fox, and then you got the Gamblers and the Breakers Sunday afternoon on Mother's Day. But right now, New Jersey still leads the North Division at 2-0, but they're 2-1 overall. So Corbin takes it and keeps pushing through. So second down at the 10-yard line.
Michigan, as we have outlined all night, has had kicking woes all season long. Michael Carrizosa, the former punter at San Jose State, doing double duty for the Panthers.
Yeah, tell me about him. Tell me about it. Like it's the most. Yeah, I absolutely agree. Like this is like I don't like how this game is going to end. But so we got 2nd and 6. We got 40 seconds left. 10 in the West. Okay, thank you. Because I don't ask me to do math. So it looks like Michigan might be taking their timeout. So we got a 30-second timeout. A huge shout out to the 10 total people coming in. Greatly appreciate you guys for tuning in. Pretty much seems like another successful USFL stream in the books. Greatly appreciate it though. I really do. Yeah, but yeah. I just hate how yeah, definitely. I like that's probably gonna I'm probably gonna lose some sleep over that. I think so. Well, I appreciate it, Luis. It's definitely on the East Coast, but the issue was if you guys, I know you guys who were tuning in because like the earlier the stream, I thought I would have said it a little bit sooner because obviously because it's on FS1. Probably at 10. Well, it was supposed to start at 10 o'clock, but the problem was they had the NASCAR Truck Series kind of still finishing up, so they kind of pushed it back to 10:20. So, absolutely, yeah. So this is where we are now, time wise. So we're almost at 1:10 on the East Coast, 1:10 a.m. on the East Coast. Oh boy, unbelievable. Actually, I gotta start making. Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, I appreciate a lot of you guys are kind of tuning in, still sticking with me at 1 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast. Greatly appreciate it, though. Really do appreciate it. Tell me about it. Well, then again, I can't. If I can drink if I want to, but I got work in the morning, which is the most crazy part, though. So, guys, 2nd and 6. Got 39 seconds left to go here in the fourth. Yeah, definitely. And Patterson hands off to Corbin, or I'm sorry, Corbin, and falls short of the first down. So So we got 33 seconds left to go here in the fourth with a 3rd down and 1 coming up.
Corbin almost had the edge there, too. You see him frustrated. He thought he was going to be able to hit him with the
And Cody Brown's down, literally grabbing at his knee.
Cody Brown down for the Stars. Corbin frustrated as well that he went out of bounds and stopped the clock with 33 seconds to go in this.
Apparently, he went out of bounds to stop the clock.
So 3rd and 1.
It's definitely, I can see that. Crap. Whoops, I forgot to bring up the on-screen scoreboard.
Brown making his way to the sidelines.
Oof. So we still got a 3rd and 1 with 33 seconds left to go.
Panthers in the kicking game. The Stars trying to force them into a field goal spot with a kicker who attempted 2 total field goals in college, both his freshman year.
And then they did also say that Michigan has their kicking woes. So, damn. We got a 3rd and 1. It looks like Corbin in the backfield. We got number 7. And that's a 1st down for Corbin. Are you kidding me?
See, now they're in an interesting position. If you're trying
Well, it's most likely that's what he's going to do because he's got 20 seconds left on the clock.
so worried about your kicker, well, they're not going to burn a timeout, but actually they will. They'll let it run down.
So actually, they're letting the clock run down to. So with 3 they let it to run to 3 seconds on the clock, and now they're taking their 2nd timeout of the game.
Who set the program record for punting average at San Jose State?
Yeah, ain't that the truth?
Thrust into double duty in the USFL, and now trying to be the hero tonight to propel the Panthers to their 2nd win of the season.
How about that?
That's just great.
Potentially have
That is true. That is true. That's been kind of like a huge, like a trend a little bit. So a 21-yarder out. And it's on the upright! Philadelphia just hangs on to win! Are you kidding? Wow, the Stars just, you got lucky. Woo! Damn. Unlucky. The Stars barely hang on by a point. Damn. They're showing the replay. It's off the upright. Oh, wow. That's unfortunate. And just, oh, for the love of all that is holy, come on. God, I'm feeling about to have a heart attack. And it's true, but not in this fashion. Jesus Christ. Man, that's unfortunate. So, yeah, Cookers actually did pretty well though. Let me take some.
Go into the postseason in Canton, and Case Cookus leads his team to a win in his first start since 2019. And Corbin's 153-yard night, all for naught.
Damn. Yeah, tell me about that. Yeah. But then again, knowing how Jeff Fisher is, I think he still finds a way to screw it up. So, let's see here. Let me see here. No, where is it? Schedule. So Cook has finished the night with 22 of 30, 190 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception so far to end the night. Yeah, I remember those days. Even though I'm an Eagles fan, I remember those days. I think we were back when we were still the St. Louis Rams at the time. Yeah, it's just that's very unfortunate. But with that being said, I really greatly appreciate for those who were tuning in, who still stayed up with me. I really appreciate some new faces coming around the channel, though. I really do greatly appreciate that. But like I was saying, another successful USFL stream in the books. Right now, yeah, I mean, true. But yeah, I mean, I have nothing else to add, but like that, Bart Andrews, you might be the most luckiest. You could be. I think this is probably one of the nights you. I definitely. That's what I'm saying, because that's always been the big problem. And knowing how another fellow content creator, Chisel Don, I know he's will find a way to really roast the living crap out of Jeff Fisher when he does his week 4 video, which that's gonna be funny as hell to really take a look at. But I really appreciate a lot of people staying with me on this channel, really throughout the entire stream. Greatly appreciate it, though. But for those who are new, definitely smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. And guys who are new, we are still on the road to 500 subscribers. Hey, greatly appreciate it. It's a pretty appreciated, though. Like I said, I might do another one, maybe. That might not be, but I will be live tomorrow night for my. What do I have scheduled? Give me 1 second. I'll actually tell you guys what I have planned. I got some good stuff planned for you guys. Bear with me here. Yeah, so Saturday at 8:30 tomorrow night, I have my Phillies Talk podcast. If you guys are huge baseball fans, you want to hear rant about the Phillies for about an hour, you will see me again on that show. Yeah, my dude, he missed the kick from 21 yards out, and and we still hang on to win the damn game. But all in all, oh Jesus, Bart Andrews, you got to be praying your lucky stars tonight, and I'll give a lot of credit for Case Cook is. I'm pretty sure he's probably gonna have probably take 2 double ice baths, because he took a beating tonight. Holy crap! But yeah, I mean, obviously I got 2 streams, tomorrow night between 8:30 and 11. 8-11, usually 11. It was a good game though, but should not be as close. This game should not have been as close as it should have been if it weren't for our rushing defense as it stood. Not gonna lie, but after all of that too, it's just like I don't even know where to start with what to say other than Bart Andrews is one lucky of a head coach that and like Mr. Summer O pretty much said, Jeff Fisher's always been that mediocre coach, just does not get stuff. Hey, like I said, I'll be live tomorrow night as well. 8:30 on the East Coast, 5:30 West Coast time. Same with also at 11 for my late night show. At 11 on the East Coast, 8 o'clock on the West Coast. But appreciate everybody who's tuning in. Definitely share this out. Hit that subscribe button. Smash that like button, because we are on the road to 500 subscribers. Hopefully, we can try to at least do that before the start of the NFL season. Let's try to get you there, or at least get close, because I would greatly appreciate that. But you'll see more live play-by-play streams, not just for the USFL, but also I got a couple college baseball games tomorrow afternoon on Mother's Day. I greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate everybody who's tuning in. Well, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy another edition of my USFL stream for week 4. Obviously, the Stars were lucky enough to hang around with get a W, 26-25 over the Michigan Panthers. But with that being said, I greatly appreciate meeting some new people in the stream. I'll see you guys in the next one.